What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about the Video Game Company. The Video Game Company is a channel here with 81,000 subscribers, and basically, like, all of their videos is just him walking around and packing people's orders. This is pretty much the entire gist of the content. He walks around his warehouse and just puts the games in the basket, and that's pretty much it. I went over to their website here, and as you can notice, it's basically just a DK Oldies clone. This is just another place that you should not buy video games from because you're overpaying. Everybody thinks that they can just be GameStop. Except GameStop is actually much cheaper than these places. But anyways, yeah, you take this in, take away the, look at the way this looks, right? And then bam. They even both have 64 on their little header here. Tell me that ain't just a clone of DK Oldies, right? Now, this is another one of those stores that has like 80 options for like every game. Like, let's just look at Batman Arkham Asylum, for example, here. So you got very good, complete, 1999. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? That game came out, what, 13 years ago? And then if you want disc only, it's $8.99. And good condition, $11.98, complete, or disc and case, $11.50. I wanted to look today at some GameStop listings versus, what these people are selling it for. Now, I do know when you buy from GameStop online, you can't guarantee that you're going to get a complete in-box game. But with these price differences, man, I feel like you'd want to risk it. But also keep in mind that a lot of GameStops have retro games in their stores now, so you could just go to the store and see if they have these games, or you can even check on their website. But yeah, so here's the game on GameStop's website. $4.99 or $4.74 if you're a pro member, right? And yeah, I mean, what is that, like a fourth of what the Video Game Company is selling it for? $19.99 versus $4.99. That's fucking crazy. But even if, let's say, like, even if you got loose $8.99, even if you bought it from GameStop on their website and it ended up coming to you in a sleeve or in a blank case, it's still like $3 cheaper, $3 or $4 cheaper than what this fuckwad wants you to pay him. All right, now take a look at this one right here. We got Blue Dragon, $17.99 to $129.99. Now that's a big ass jump. And me as a consumer, when I'm looking at a shop online and I'm seeing this big ass gap like this, I'm like, fuck these motherfuckers. They're just nickel and diming me for every little difference. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Why are we so picky about this shit? So I came over here, and then this is the default that comes up, right? Very good, complete CIB. I guess they don't even present you with the best option because the best option would be sealed, right? $130 for a sealed one. What is price charting? What does price charting have that at? This is what I don't understand, man. Like, how do these companies make so much money when all you have to do is use the same machine, either your phone or your computer, to just do some simple research and fucking buy it elsewhere, like eBay or something? Look, it's supposed to be $50 new. Why does this cock-sucking bastard think he can get $130 for that sealed? Who is he? He's nobody. In fact, most people that watch this video probably don't even know who the fuck he is. And they're like, why is Steve ripping on this dude? I'll tell you why I'm ripping on this dude, because this is fucking price gouging. It's scalping. But anyways, complete in box, very good condition, $35.99, okay? And then good, complete is $28.99. And then disc and case is $26.99. So we don't have a loose option here. But then let's go over here to GameStop. And they are selling it for $24.99 or $23.74 if you're a pro member. So, yeah. What the fuck, man? Even if you got disc and case from them, it's still like $3 or $4 more than what GameStop wants. And this dude thinks you're going to give him $36 for this. I would rather just risky for the bisky. Not to mention the fact that if you really just wanted to play the game, like you didn't want to own it, you could just buy it on the Xbox store. So, I mean, you've got options. Don't fucking buy it from that dickhead. Look, it's supposed to be like a $20 game, and he's selling it for fucking $36. That's stupid. All right, next we're going to check on Pokemon Red, because I feel like if you check a Pokemon game, that's how you can really tell if a company is trying to bend you over and stick their dick so far up your ass that you don't even want an asshole anymore. You go to the doctor and get that bitch sewed up. It's supposed to be $60, and complete, 306. Okay, so he's selling it for very good, cartridge only, loose, for $100. $100 fucking dollars, bro. Like, $40 more than it's supposed to be. And then how can it be very good with no label? How does that make sense? $60 for that. So for you to get price charting value, you're getting a blank ass red cartridge because the damn shit got peeled off. That's disrespectful right there. That tells you right there what he thinks about you. You know what I'm saying? And then good condition, cartridge only loose. You're looking at $94.99. You know, only a $5 difference between good and very good here. And then fair condition, you're looking at $84.99. So look, he'll sell you this one for $85 fucking dollars. But if you want a very good one with no label, which you don't have a picture for that, right? $60. So it's a $25 difference to go from this to nothing. That's stupid. Okay, now I know buying Pokemon games from GameStop ain't always an ideal way to go, right? But you could buy it for $54.99, and then of course, you know, if there's any issues with it, if it ends up being fake, you can just return it. But I would also just probably buy it directly on eBay or a trusted local store. Because even a trusted local store is probably not going to sell that bitch for $100 fucking dollars. That's absurd. All right, this one actually kind of shocked me here. We got Roller Rose for the PS2. This motherfucker right here is selling this shit for $1,300. He says the condition is mint, complete in box. But dog, you got the disc laying on the table, man. How the fuck is that mint? I don't think you could do that with mint shit. Anyways, this is about $700 more than it should be. Complete in box price on price chart, it says $700. So if you go to eBay, you could probably get one for like $750, maybe $650. But now this guy, you know, you got your mint here. I think people don't really understand what the fuck mint means anymore. But mint means basically new, except it ain't sealed. Oh, look what I found on his website here, the Guy Game. Now this is sold out, so you can't buy it. But he has a listing for it, which is fucking terrible. Because one of the models that's in this game shows her, and she was under 18 at the time. She lied about her age. That's why this game is such a controversial thing. And yeah, apparently this guy's totally cool with selling that though, or at least leaving the listing up as if he would sell it. That's a red flag right there. And you know, that kind of brings me to my other point here, is these people don't really give a shit about morals and standards within society. They just want to have the asset and fucking take advantage of you and sell you whatever they can. Whatever way they can make a buck. And I'll tell you another thing too. These resellers, man, they don't fucking like each other at all. There's a reason why you never heard of this guy collaborating with any other channels. Because he fucking don't give a shit about any other reseller. Resellers ain't making him no money. It's all the consumers, you know, that are trading in the games or wherever he's sourcing his shit from. That's the people that he likes, or he pretends to like, because they make him money. But yeah, these resellers will stab each other in the back, man. If you put them in a corner long enough, and they see no use in the person next to them, they're expendable. Yeah, resellers operate under the idea of, what have you done for me lately? What should we look at? Okay, Def Jam Fight for New York, right? That's always expensive. $280 for a complete box copy on the GameCube. So how much is that supposed to be? $148. So I mean, like, this dude literally doesn't even really need to have a source, right? He could just go on eBay, buy the shit for $150, and then come on his website, which, you know, semi looks decent, right? Looks professional and trustworthy. And then just turn around and fucking sell it to you. But yeah, fuck this guy, man. He sucks. He's just like DK Oldies, and he's just like anybody that sells on Amazon. So anybody that supports Double Mint or supports Quick Flips or, you know, chase after the right prices, buy list, they're all enemies. They're all enemies to the gaming community and hobby, and you should not support them at all. In fact, you should go out of your way to tell them that they suck ass and they need to do better. That's all for today, guys. Peace.